We do have a very big weekend ahead in Austin with the Formula One race and, of course, the Longhorns home game on Saturday. If we do see a whole lot of rain, it could make for some trouble with the roads and our thousands of visitors in the area. Alicia Inns is outside House Park in Austin to tell us how crews are preparing. Good morning.
Good morning, David. Yeah, and you might remember back in May, the Memorial Day weekend floods here at House Park. It fell victim to those rising waters so quick. Shoal Creek rose above its banks, flooded Lamar Boulevard. All that water came rushing here into House Park. Some amazing video there. The waters rose up to as high as the second row of the bleachers in the stands. A driver had to be rescued. Very serious, scary situation. Well, since then, there's been a lot of repairs out here. And in fact, tonight it will host another high school football game here at House Park. But you know, this new round of rain that David's been talking about, threatening more than just the park, it's threatening to flood, obviously, a lot of people's streets, their neighborhoods. We talked with Virginia Gonzalez. She lives right around the corner from the parking lots that are set up for Formula One fans. And there's a sign outside her house that signals F1 traffic, but it's right by the spot that floods. It's one of several low water crossings near the track. But she says she's worried that visitors won't know how to navigate them during a storm.
They don't know where the low water crossings are and how to get around them or anything like that.
We're careful about just getting the word out to people. There are a lot of people in town and a lot of people who may not be really familiar with flooding in Austin.
So to help all those visitors, an Austin Travis County engineer is actually going to be working with the Emergency Operations Center to kind of help with all that traffic. They're also going to have some people that are going to be keeping in touch with those around COTA to kind of make sure everything's good to go. They're also going to have helicopters up in the air to kind of spot any trouble issues with the area as well in those low water crossings. Also, officials going to be using what they can, the tools that they can, the radio, to get out the word that, David, you and I and a lot of people here have been trying to preach to drivers and just anyone: turn around, don't drown when you get in a scary situation like this. I'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Alicia. It only takes 1 foot of flowing water to carry away most cars, so very important to remember that. Now, what's putting us on high alert for the next several days is this. This is a similar weather setup to what we saw 2 years ago, October 2013. You might remember this: a night of hard rain washed out entirely the last day of ACL Music Fest, and it also flooded homes along Williamson Creek down in South Austin. Then, of course, 2 weeks later, on Halloween 2013, another round of storms led to deadly floods along Onion Creek in southeast Austin. The creek crested at a record 41-foot deep raging river on Halloween Day. The conditions this time around are similar, but that doesn't necessarily mean we'll have record flooding on Onion Creek. We can't tell you which creeks will flood and which won't. What we can tell you is this: we'll be in the First Warning Weather Center nonstop through the next several days, keeping you on top of the situation as it develops. Of course, we know you've got other things going on as well and weekend plans. When you're away from your TV or computer, get our latest weather conditions on the KXAN Weather app. There you'll find our interactive radar, video forecasts from us here in the Weather Center, and of course we'll alert you if there's any lightning or any other dangerous severe weather in your GPS location.